What's going on, everybody? Tommy Har with the Real Side of Real Estate. Today we're taking you to a crazy house that we just bought. 4 beds, 4 baths, 5,000 square foot. It's got a 6-car detached garage with a mother-in-law suite. This house is absolutely insane, one of the craziest I've ever seen, and we have the pleasure of buying this off market and having a couple exit strategies. One of them being an incredible high-end flip, which we don't do a ton of, but I'm crazy excited to show you the before and afters. So this video is going to show you all about what this house looks like, the exit strategies, and what the process is going to be like to get this thing to sell for 1.2 to 1.3 million when it's all said and done. Come check it out. So like I said, this house is a 4-bed, 4-bath, 5,000 square foot. We bought it off market through our wholesaling business. So it was a lead generated through our marketing, and we ended up buying this house for $620,000. And if you're familiar with Columbus, Ohio, this is in Dublin, right next to one of the best high schools over here in all of Columbus. This house is 5,000 square foot. It was built in the 70s by an architect, so you're gonna see a lot of crazy design, and it is just an absolutely insane house. I can't wait for you to show you. For this video, I'm just gonna take you through each room. I'm gonna talk about it, and then at the end, let's talk about some of the exit strategies and some of the things that we plan on putting into this to hopefully make a decent amount of money. Come through. So you walk in, you got your little landing space, and this house is like a U. So the way we were standing outside in the sanctuary, the house goes like this, and it's all on a crawl space. So no basement. This house also sits on 4.4 acres. So crazy land, huge deck on the back, and really just a cool space. This area right here, so everything you'll see in this house has wood paneling. So whoever built this house was obsessed with wood paneling, which we're trying to figure out what we're gonna do with it. So you see it up on the ceilings. So every ceiling is vaulted like this. So this here, I'm about 6 foot tall, and I'm not even, a fifth of the way up to the ceiling. Really cool, a lot of natural light, but it's very dark because of all the wood. So you see all the stone, and we'll walk through this house. Like I said, we bought this for $620. I think ARV is right around 1.2, 1.3. You can't build this house for $2 million. This house is just absolutely insane. And here is just a little wet bar, nothing too crazy, kind of show them. Little wet bar, and then behind that's a water heater, so you don't really need to see that. And then we got our first full bathroom. So like I said, 4 beds, 4 full bathrooms. So this isn't even considered a bedroom over here. This is just another living space. So you got another full here. As always, the wood paneling, and all of the doors are like custom made to not look like doors, to basically look like walls. So we're trying to figure out, when we do flip this thing, what are we gonna do with all of this wood? We're not sure. If we paint some, do we rip some out? Do we do drywall? Do we do accent walls? What do we do here? So this one is definitely above my pay grade. So we're gonna have our designer, my mom, who's also my realtor, as you know, come through this house and figure out. So the sellers are still moving out today, and I wanted to shoot this video today because this is exactly how they left it. They had 2 weeks to vacate. So yesterday was their last day. We gave them a little bit more time. We've got my demo guy here. We got my landscaper here. We have our deck people here. We're getting started on this thing ASAP because our holding costs are so high. So 620, we're gonna put, if we flip this high end, 250 grand into this house. So 1.2, 1.3. But like I said, in the end here, I'm gonna talk to you about the exit strategies. We have 2 of them. But crazy cool loft space here. So that's kind of the end of that wing. And then here, you walk into your kitchen, which the kitchen is actually pretty high end. You got the fridge with the panels on them, but you got the old school counters. So the layout of the kitchen and the way that it's built is not that bad. The cabinets are really nice. It's just, do we have to redo it? Do we have to update what? Once again, out of my pay grade. Next is my personal favorite of the house. Just an insane living room and great room. So I mean, like I said, I'm 6 foot tall. I think they said that these ceilings are 28 feet. So, but you can, it feels like an old ski lodge. And if we want to sell it high end, we got to turn it more modern. So we got to figure out how we're going to do some accents, brighten this place up, and turn it into a house that somebody wants to spend a lot of money on. Or I convince my wife to move in. All right, I'm going to keep saying this, another one of my favorite rooms. I really wish I could move into this house, honestly. So we got this office. So you got all this really nice wood paneling. You got the stone accents back here. You got built-in shelves. I mean, literally, when you think of movies and executive offices, this is what you get. I mean, smoking a cigar with a little like whiskey table there. You can bring people over, a little mob boss action, you know what I'm saying? And then the entire main area has this stone flooring, which is also pretty incredible. And then up here, me and my business partner always talk about having spiral staircases. I mean, you can't beat a spiral staircase. They're the coolest things in the world. Check it out. You coming up here, Rob? So once again, they were using it as an office, but another space to do whatever you want. This could be a kid's play area. It could be your book nook, whatever you want to do to get away up here. This is just insane. It overlooks, they got windows down here, or up here rather, to overlook your deck. So there's a massive deck that spans the entire back of this house. But just everywhere we go in this house, it's like, man, this is so cool. But once again, all wood paneling. All right, now master bedroom. Master bedroom is huge. Lots of natural light. It looks out over your 4.5 acres, which 4.5 acres in this school district is actually kind of unheard of. It's just insane. So crazy vaulted ceilings. You got the mirrors behind the bed for you freaks out there that are watching this video. And then you got double closets that go through. I mean, just a lot of really, really cool stuff. And then the bathroom has these stone features. You got the shower. Now, we wouldn't keep it like this when we do a high-end renovation. We're going to change things around, but I don't have that plan yet, so I'm not going to sit here and lie to tell you what we're going to do. But we'd be getting rid of this tub. We're going to keep the stone features. I mean, that's just absolutely insane, and figure out what we want to do. So just off the cuff, I'd probably, because the closets go through here, and there's another door, I'd probably frame this out, make this maybe a big walk-in shower, or frame this out and have a walk-in closet here, and take this all out and make this just one giant shower, something along those lines. Because you really don't need these big ugly tubs. People don't use those much anymore. What's up, puppy? How you doing?
Hey, sorry we're not out of here, man.
No, you're perfectly fine. I talked to Heather and she said that.
We make 2 gigantic ass piles.
Yeah.
We're gonna get the stuff out of the entry and then.
No, you're fine.
You guys are.
You're fine. The guys are should be here working, so.
They're being great.
They're nice guys.
Awesome.
They're all great.
They're like, can I help you? I'm like,
Yeah.
no, you're fine.
Well, if you do need the help, just please say the word.
Thank you.
Absolutely. All right. So another long hallway. So like I said, the U, then you got the back U, and then you got this U. So you got this giant hallway back to the other bedrooms. And over here, so if we wanted to keep those ceilings over there unfinished, they finished some of these over here, so they kind of whitewashed. So we're gonna have to make the decision, do we paint all the ceilings, do we not? So my thought throughout this is paint these shiplap ceilings white, spray them nice and white, and then all of these posts going through the entire house black. So a nice contrast, black and white, and then keep some of the wood paneling, paint some of the other stuff. But like I said, nothing set in stone yet. Then another full bath here. Little Jack and Jill action. Pretty cool. And these showers are insane. It looks like almost like a futuristic shower. Here, you got like a cork board throughout the walls. I mean, it's just so unique. This house is just wild. So this is one of the kids' rooms. They're all out of here. So those are the owners back there. Super nice people. And then lastly, we've got our 4th bedroom, some dog poop, and another full bath. You can go in there and check it out, Rob, if you want. Let me throw this light on for you. But much like the same. Turn that off, too loud. But pretty ugly. So here, you got your laundry room. And then, if the sellers are out here, I'm not gonna really shoot the video, but we got a garage. So let's go back through the, actually let's go through here and then let's talk back through the front of the house. So you got a 2-car attached garage. So right here you got 2 cars, some storage. So this is all part of the house still. And then as we walk out here, you'll see that they built a 5-car detached garage, but this left one is big enough for an RV, a boat, a car lift, whatever you want to do with it. And honestly, it's maybe one of the favorite parts of the house as well. It's just this insanely big extra add-on. So let's walk around the exterior of this place. First we'll start in I call it the sanctuary area. So when I walked up to this house for the first time when I was doing my inspection walkthrough, I didn't even know how to get to the damn front door because you got to walk over some stones. There's a little ravine. Let me show you guys what that looks like. 4.5 acres, 4.4, 4.5. All right, so I drove in and I was like, where the fuck is the front door? And I went over there and then I figured out it was through here. So you walk up in through here and you'll see right away that there's, we'll let these people, we'll let them pass through. Come here, come here. Hi. What's up, girl? We can go around the outside first. So we'll walk around the outside, show you what this house looks like. So like I said, it's a U. They just put a brand new black metal roof on it. And my guys are here already ripping up the deck. So the deck was all rotted out. And I guess this is probably a good time just to tell you the 2 exit strategies. So number 1 is, so like I said, we bought it for $620,000. We purchased it with a mixture of hard money and private money. So the main majority of the loan was hard money because $620,000, $250,000 rehab, it's a lot of private money and the interest accrues really fast. So hard money, we used Kiavi. They're in I think 10.5% interest rate. And then we needed $170,000 as a down payment. So 10% down, or 10 to 20% down, then I brought that in with a private money lender. So now I have 100% financing. The hard money company is gonna bring my $200,000 of rehab, 250, and we're gonna fix this place up. So the first option is this. We're gonna clean up the landscape. We're gonna fix this back deck, which you're gonna see. We're gonna clean it up, we're gonna clean it out, and we're gonna throw it on the market for $900,000, $899. Because we're at a price point and it's such a nice school district and with so much acreage and so many amenities that some rich person might come in and wanna do a different rehab than we have. Or they'll come to us and they may hire us to do the rehab at our 1.2, 1.3 ARV. So in that scenario, we'll make right around, I think, 200 grand, which is absolutely amazing. And then if we go to renovate, which will take us 3-4 months, sell for 1.2, 1.3, we'll make 150, 200 grand as well. So I'm gonna test it out first with doing less work, less contractors, to see if we can make the same amount. I mean, it's just one of those, it's so quirky, and I think this area is so rich, and there's so much money up in this area that somebody may come in, and money's not an option to them. They're gonna see this house, and they're just gonna be like, pay whatever, I want it, let's blow this house up and do whatever we want with it. Because my biggest fear, and I saw this as a home inspector, is we saw people that were buying these crazy big houses, beautiful $1 million houses, and we talked to them a year later or the realtor later, and they were like, oh yeah, that person gutted that kitchen. They gutted all the bathrooms because they just didn't like it, but they loved the house and everything that it came with. So I'm always cognizant of that, and I'm trying to figure out how to get in and out of these deals as quickly as possible and make as much money. So as you can see, beautiful brand new black roof. This is gonna be the left side of the house, the left side of the U. And we've got, like I said, our contractors are here ripping up this deck because it was all rotted and trying to get it to where it's nice enough for somebody to buy. So if everything's rotted and it's falling apart, somebody's not gonna come in and feel like this is home for that first exit strategy. And we're gonna have to do it for that and for the end as well. So we're just gonna make this thing nice enough to where we can sell it now and sell it in the future. You need some, Brucey? Are you just following? Okay. Sweet. All right. All right. Camera's on, boys. Smile. So this was all rotted out. We're ripping it up, redoing it. Obviously, you can see the joists are all rotted out. So we're making this structurally sound. We're fixing it as if we were gonna flip it all the way, because we still might, we don't know yet. But like if you've watched my other videos, I like to have options. And we don't do a lot of luxury flips. Now, we have the guys for it. We know how to do them, but it's just not something that we do all the time. So I like that other option to put it on the market. And 900 grand, you might comment and say, 900 grand, where'd you get that number? It's made up. I made the number up. It's whatever I think that it's probably worth. And somebody may offer more. That's best case scenario. Some may offer less, which is also a very real scenario as well. But on the back end, somebody may think it's 1.5 ARV. Somebody may think it's 900. So you just never know. And it could be somebody coming to use it for their business. You can use that garage out there to run a business. It may be a car collector that needs all the extra garage space. I mean, there's so many things that you just don't get every day that you get with this house. So we got the deck. And then all of these wooded acres are ours. So we own everything all the way up and around. And like I said, I want to live in this house. If I had a couple $1 million in my bank account right now, I'd be convincing my wife to move up here. So I live central in Columbus. This is in Dublin, which is north. And she's like, I'm 26. I don't want to live that far. I'm like, come on, just imagine kids, dirt bikes, all that stuff. And then this is a good shot of just how big and vast this house is. My shoes are getting all dirty. I just bought them. Gotta love it. So this is gonna be the left wing of the house. So we now just did the whole U of this house. Yep, so we got the bedroom, bedroom, bedroom. All those vents on the bottom you can see is the crawl space. So those are all crawl space vents, so full crawl throughout the entire house. So if we wanted to add bathrooms throughout this house, it's not that hard to do because you can get under and do it. You don't have to dig up concrete, you don't have to do all that stuff. So relatively as easy renovation when it comes down to it. So let me show you my favorite part of the outside, which is gonna be the sanctuary in the middle. And then we'll show the garage, and then I gotta get out of here and get to an appointment. All right, so like I said earlier, when I was walking up to the house for the first time, I had no idea how to even get to the front door. So I was like, is this the front door area right here? And it is. So they've got this ravine, which has pool pumps here. So they've got pool pumps down in here, and this actually has water that actively goes through it. Now it looks kind of ugly right now and overgrown, which it is, but it's fully functional and it works. What's up, Brucey?
I'm trying to figure out the handrail exactly, real quick, just so I can put it on that order. I guess designs, like, I mean, were you wanting something like that?
We can do wood post.
Wood posts?
Wood posts, and then like metal.
Like the black twisty metal spindles?
That works, yeah.
Okay.
Or the wire, like it's like thick wire.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get that at Lowe's though.
Okay. Or is he talking about that?
That's gonna probably be expensive.
Oh yeah, I mean that's $120 for per 8 feet.
Yeah.
Is
It is nice though. That is what I was thinking about.
I mean, I'm down to go get it, and I mean,
Yeah, let's do that.
okay. Yeah, like that. So what it says, 8-foot sections. Vertical. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna spend $2,000 on that. Yeah. Yeah.
We might be pushing 15 with this, you know. I don't know, but I don't know. I'm gonna see. Like he's gonna run it through VSP. We're actually going to the Dublin Mo's, which is our actual
Nice.
assigned accountants there. So.
Okay. Cool. I gotta roll, so I gotta finish this video.
Yep, you're good.
All right, so you walk up to the front of the house and they've got these 2 ravines running through that actual water comes in. So we got our guys coming in, cleaning this up, and you just imagine walking to your house, you got this water flowing through, maybe put a couple koi fish in there, river rock throughout the entire thing. And it's just something you don't see every day. It's just crazy different, which is sometimes as a real estate investor is bad, but sometimes you just got to take a risk and say, you know what, I want to try and flip this thing and hopefully make some money. I said worst case scenario on this one, if we end up getting to a point where we're going to lose money on it, I'm moving into this thing. So if my wife's watching this, it's too bad. And then now we're back at the beginning where we went. So we came in, we went up, we went around the house. So it took us, what, 20 minutes just to walk around this beast of a house. So you got to stay tuned for this before and after. Like I said, if we do the full thing, we're gonna spend probably about $250,000 on this house. To get it to the point where we can just list it, it's probably gonna be 25. So landscape, deck, clean out, just get it ready to throw up for 900 and see what we can get. So stay tuned. I'm gonna be posting this about a lot of my stories on my Instagram, so make sure you follow over there at TommyHar05. Make sure you like and subscribe this channel specifically because we're gonna do a lot of videos here, before, afters, a lot of cool stuff. So make sure you follow along and share this with a friend because this is gonna be really, really cool stuff. Let's get it.